spilling the tea. I literally have tea in this cup. Somebody screen recorded this live. Baby girl, if you only knew that you was gonna look like a fool. Gang, it's your girl Nicole here. Welcome back to my channel, and as you guys can see by the title, I have a very embarrassing story time to share with you guys. Today I'm going to be spilling the tea. I literally have tea in this cup. Hopefully with me sharing this story, not only is it kind of funny, but it is a real serious thing, and hopefully you guys don't do what I did. Before we get into this juicy crazy story time, if you'd like to be a part of the Nelly gang, all you gotta do is hit subscribe. Like, come on, and I know you want this for life, so subscribe, boo. And also don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified every time that little old me uploads a new video. And anyways, without further ado, let's get straight into this juicy story. So can we just take just a bit of moment of silence to acknowledge my little peanut head, okay? I have my hair in this low bun because my hair is a mess. Guys, I have the receipts. I still have the live. I still have the messages. I still have all the receipts. Well, most of the receipts. This is just so embarrassing. Like, I just cannot believe that I fell for something like this. Around May 23rd of 2018 where this happened. I was 20 years old. I'm currently 22 years old, so this happened 2 years ago. And you guys, when I just think about this, I just cringe because it's still on the internet. Like, this live is still on the internet, and I just can't believe that I literally fell for something so stupid. Back in 2018, that's when I had just started my YouTube channel. I was just starting to gain subscribers and lots of people were following me. It was just a really big year for me. That's when my channel really took off. That's when I had made my first reaction video to DDG. I had just moved into my new apartment. Like, everything was just going crazy. I was getting a lot of DMs, a lot of people reaching out to me. It was just a crazy but exciting year for me. Just living life. I have my own apartment, honey. I thought I was just the big stuff, okay? I thought I was just popping, all right? This person, this guy, and what is his name? Because I have his name too, but I don't know. Should I use his real name? Use his real name. This dude named Robert, because I don't want nobody else to fall for this crap. This guy named Robert reached out to me on Instagram, and he DM'd me, and he sent me this long message telling me about this deal that he wanted me to be a part of. So he was an agent, and he was looking for girls to represent for this hair company. Now, you know, at that time I was new to the game. I really didn't know too much about modeling. I did a little bit of modeling here and there, but I really didn't know too much about modeling or sponsorships or anything like that. So I was thinking that this was like a regular sponsorship, and I was like, okay, cool, like, I'm totally down. He then told me that this hair company was owned by a celebrity, and he did not tell me who the celebrity was. He kept telling me that it's a secret, and once you meet all of these guidelines, you will be able to fly out and meet this celebrity. I was so excited. I did tell my mom about this. She was kind of sketchy about it, but she was just kind of like, okay, well, let's just see where it goes. But I want to remind you guys, I was 20 years old, so of course my mom can give me her advice, but at the end of the day, I was grown, so I can make my own decisions. Even if she told me not to do it, I probably would have still did it, okay? I'm one of those people that just need to find it out the hard way. I'm kind of hard-headed when it comes to that. I like to explore and just do things on my own. This guy was like, I'm gonna give you a call, and we're gonna get on this phone call, we're gonna talk. He said he's gonna give me all the details, but he kept telling me he cannot tell me who this celebrity person is. He was like, it's confidential, she doesn't want people to know yet, but I'm gonna give you the details and everything that you have to do in order to get accepted and to be a part of this brand with this celebrity, right? So I was like, oh snap. I was really just feeling myself. Baby girl, if you only knew that you was gonna look like a fool. On the phone with dude, and he talking to me. He got this real low, like, creepy ass voice, right? Like, this real creepy voice. I was like, okay, he kind of sounds like a weirdo, but I'm going to listen and see what he has to say. It's like, my name is Robert. I'm working with this celebrity. I can't tell you the celebrity, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, right? This is where I went wrong, okay? This is where I went wrong. Instead of just believing anything that this man said, I should have asked him for proof. I should have been like, can I see your portfolio? I should have asked to see his work, but I kind of just took his word for it. He told me that I have to audition, do this audition thing to be a part of the magazine shoot for the celebrity hairstylist hairline. And he was telling me, like, you don't need no experience. We're gonna fly you out. We're gonna give you about $2,500. You know, it's in Miami, Florida. We're gonna give you $2,500 something dollars. All you gotta do is just audition after I tell you what you need to do, and then we're gonna fly you out and all that. You're gonna be a part of this photo shoot. It just sounded so amazing, you guys, right? It's like, now this is where most girls start to fall off. This is where most girls start to change their mind, because he was like, do you agree to all that? I'm like, yeah, like that all sounds great. Like, I'm like, yeah, this is awesome. Listen, if it sounds too good to be true, it's probably too good to be true, okay? You gotta listen to your intuition. So the whole time Buddy was on the phone, sounded creepy, like, yeah, you know, it's real easy money, you're beautiful, da, 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 all that, right? In the back of my mind, I'm like, this kind of sounds too good to be true. Like, you're gonna pay me $2,500 something dollars, okay? You're gonna fly me out to Miami to be a part of this celebrity hair photo shoot thing. It was like, if we like you, then we'll keep you and we'll just fly you around different places and you'll get to travel with the celebrity and you'll go to different countries. Like, it literally sounded like a dream. And this is why I'm so mad at myself, because I'm like, when I look back at that, all I see is scam, 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 scam. But when I was in the moment, I was just young and naive, and I was just in my prime, you know. I was really feeling myself, and I was like, well, you know, this all sounds good, and baby, it gotta be real. Like, it gotta be real. I didn't want to take no for an answer, but baby, I should have took no for an answer. He told me that I would have to go live on my Instagram. I'm like, okay, that's easy. Go live on my Instagram, okay? What else? He was like, now you have to wear a certain outfit when you go on live. You're gonna have to show some skin. We need to see a lot of personality when you're on the live, so try to get as many people in your live as possible. The more people, the better chance you have at becoming a model for us. And he was like, you need to show a lot of skin. And he kept being really persistent on showing like the under. He wanted me to show my under melons, okay? I'm trying to keep it PG here. He wanted me to show a lot of my under melons, and he was just like, you need to show that. Like, your under here needs to be shown. And I was like, thinking in my head, like, okay, at the time, the pieces weren't adding up. But now that I look back, I'm like, if this is a photo shoot for hair, why the heck do I need to show under melons? Okay, why do I need to show that part if this is a hair thing? You get what I'm saying? Oh my God, my mug is literally cracked. Wow. I was going in my closet, I was like, dang, I really don't got nothing that shows that. So I took this shirt and I cut it, and it like cropped, and I took a picture. He said, send me a few pictures and so I can approve of it. So I said, okay. He was like, your hair has to be, you know, fun, crazy, and wild. And I was like, okay. So I did it. I took a picture and I sent it to him. Now, do I still have this picture? If I can find a picture, I will put it on the screen. I looked a hot freaking mess, okay? I looked like I was about to go on the side of the street, okay? I looked like I was giving a service, if you know what I mean. So I sent him the picture. He was like, oh, that looks perfect. Like, you look good. She's gonna love you. He was like, please make sure you have enough people in there. Make sure that you are engaging with your audience. We need to see your personality. He's like, turn some music on. He was like, you can even drink if you want to. I wasn't even allowed to drink. I was 20 years old. Or did I just turn 21? I can't remember. I don't remember if I was 21 yet, because my birthday's in March and this took place in May, and this was in 2018. I think I had just turned 21. All I know is I had wine in my fridge somehow, some way, and I was doing it. I told him, I was like, I'm gonna go live tonight. He's like, okay, everybody's watching. Like, the celebrity's gonna be on your live. She's gonna be on an anonymous page. She's gonna be watching. You need to be fun. You need to have all this. He was like, you need to bring it, because if you don't bring it, you're done. Like, you're cut. So I was like, oh my God, I was so nervous. So I was telling all my followers, I'm like, I'm going live tonight. Woo-dee-woo-dee-woo. Like, please be there. I had so many people in there. That was a lot of people for me at that time. I still have the live. Actually, to this day, it's so embarrassing. It's still on YouTube. Somebody screen recorded this live. Literally have it. It's right here, okay? At this time, I had 189 people in there, and I remember my chat was going so crazy. Everybody thought it was my birthday. Even the person that posted this live, they said, happy birthday, Janell Nicole, and then they put a slip, okay? They said I had a slip in there. I was so lit. and I just looked a hot freaking mess. Like, I'm gonna try to play some of this. Literally, he was texting me throughout the whole live, and he was like, you need to show more, you need to show more under melons, like you need to do this. I'm gonna try to see if this person caught. Yeah, okay, they did. So I lifted up my arms, and you can kind of see, look at this. Oh my god, no! Oh my god, I had almost 200 people in there, you guys. It was so embarrassing. It was so embarrassing. Like, why would I feel like I just want to copyright the person that posted this. Like, I just want to be petty and freaking copyright this person. Like, take this down. I was on live for probably like an hour, and literally the whole time he was like, you're doing great, like they're loving you. And I was already lit, I was hyped, everybody in the chat was hyped. Like, that was probably one of my best lives. I'm not even gonna lie, even though it's super embarrassing and I really do regret doing a lot of that stuff, that was like the most littest live I have ever did. And everybody thought it was my birthday. It was crazy. Like, I showed my melons on live. It was there. Well, you guys, all of my tea is gone, but this story still gets worse. Robert called me, right? He called me and he was like, you did so amazing, like the celebrity is so proud of you. She said you were awesome and we want to hire you. You got the job. And I was flipping. I get some money, I'm about to get flew out, I'm about to go to Miami, I'm gonna get $2,500, I'm gonna be modeling for a celebrity. Can't nobody tell me nothing, right? Can't nobody tell me nothing. He was like, but now that you're a part of the team, I'm gonna need you to recruit people. That's part of your requirement. So he would tell me like little bits and pieces. He didn't come out and say, okay, you have to do this and this and this. He would wait until I agree to something, and then he would tell me the other thing. So it was kind of like I was blindsided. Next thing that you have to do is recruit other girls. So I'm like, recruit other girls? Like, and he was like, we gonna have you be the main girl, but you're gonna be the boss of all these girls. So you're gonna be our main girl, but we need you to recruit other girls. And now this is where it kind of gets more serious, okay? This is where it gets more serious, because just think about it. With everything that's going on in the world, you guys know that there is human, you could fill in the blank. Know that you know that that is a real big thing, especially with, you know, people getting locked up for that. His name starts with a J, Jeff. I hope you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. So looking back on that, when he told me I was gonna be the main girl and I need to go out and recruit other girls, like imagine if I would have flown out to see this random dude that I didn't even know what he looks like, you guys. So this was really all bad. This is really why I'm sharing this story. Like, yeah, it's kind of embarrassing, it's kind of funny, but at the same time, it's really not funny, because imagine if I got on this plane to go see this man that I did not know. I could have been, you guys, I could have been involved in human fill in the blank. It just shows you like how naive. You can't be naive, you can't be dumb. Like, I was just being young and dumb. But anyways, he told me that I had to recruit females. Now this is where I felt really bad, and he told me that I would have to, pretty much everything that he told me I had to do to them. So I told them like, hey, you have to FaceTime me, you know, I have to see what outfit you're wearing, you have to go on your live and do pretty much everything that I did, they had to do. And I had to like engage with them. If I can see like they're not really talking, I had to go on their live, engage with them, speak with them, get them lit, get them hyped. And this is where it really went wrong. Like, all of it was a red flag. I just, to this day, I regret falling for this, but here I am sharing my story, okay? So he told me to tell the girls, like, he gave me this template, this thing to say. I'm gonna read it to you guys because I sent it to one of the girls, and actually me and her still follow each other on Instagram, but I never like talked to her about the situation. Like, it kind of just faded away, and then we just kind of stayed friends on Instagram. He told me to lie and say that I was already flying out and working with the celebrity. So pretty much he said, just tell them that you've already flown out, like this is legit, you've already worked with them. And I was like, what? Like, that's where I should have just cut it. But for some reason, I was just being dumb and just being dumb, okay? There's no other excuse. Like, I was just being very dumb, and I fell for that. This was May 23rd of 2018. I'm gonna take out her name because I don't want her name to be in it. But I said, I'm Janelle, I'm a model for a celebrity female launching her own luxury hair extensions brand. I ran across your profile and think you have the perfect look and wanted to see if you would be interested in doing a magazine photo shoot for the hairline. It's no experience needed. It pays $2,500. You travel to Miami, Florida, and will be paid. You're allowed to bring someone with you so you don't have to travel alone. The girl liked the message, and then she replied, she said, yes, I would love to. Please email me the detailed information and dates. She has her email. I'm gonna try to block that out. She said, thank you for this opportunity. I said, okay, great. Just send me your name, number as well. My agent, Robert, will be giving you all the information. She said, okay, sounds good. She gave me her name, her number, and then I said, okay, I just sent it over to him, so he should be contacting you pretty soon. So you guys, Robert had me do this to multiple females. Like, I didn't go out and find these females. He would tell me like, hey, we kind of have our eyes on this one girl, could you message her and say this? And I would say okay, and then I would message her and do that. And then later that night they would have to go live and they would have to pretty much do the same thing that I did. I was texting Robert. I was like, you know what, I don't think I'm comfortable with this. Like, I feel like this is a scam. Like, you're having me lie to these girls and tell these girls things that I don't even know is real or not. He was like, I can't believe you would question me, like this is 100% real. And I was like, well, can I see your face? Can I see what you look like? Like, can I see the work? And I was like, can I see the celebrity? Like, what is going on? He was like, I told you can't see the celebrity. You're gonna have to wait until you fly out here, and I can't believe that you're questioning me. How is this a scam? Blah 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 blah. And I was just like, I feel like this is a scam. Like, how you gonna tell me to lie to these girls? And I just started feeling bad because I didn't want to be lying to people, making them think like this is real when I don't even know if it's real or not. Like, I'm sitting up here getting scammed and I'm over here scamming other people. And when I was talking to my mom, like, I actually sat down and told my mom everything. Like, I was telling her, I was like, okay mom, this is the real truth. Like, this is really what's going on. She was like, nah, that sounds like a scam. Like, why would you? She was like, why would you even fall for that? Like, nah, like that's a scam. Like, we need to confront him about this. So I confronted him and he was pretty much like, it's not a scam. And he was really mad about it. And that was pretty much that. All this stuff started piling up and it just really kind of made me feel bad when he had me going out here trying to look for girls. I was just like, this don't even feel right. Like, this ain't even, my brain cells finally clicked in. I was like, this kind of sounds like something a little bit more sinister, a little bit more crazier. And I was just thinking, like, for all I know, this could just be a creep in his bedroom, like preying on girls, and God knows what he's doing with these lives. You get what I'm saying? Like, I really just sat and thought, and when I told my mom like the real truth, like what was really happening, she was just like, nah, like that's not okay. Like, you shouldn't be doing that. He's definitely doing something that he shouldn't be doing. So that was pretty much it. I just stopped talking to him. I don't remember if he blocked me or if I blocked him, but I do remember like telling some of the girls like, yeah, I'm not a part of it no more. And I think he actually just stopped talking to us. Like, I would reach out to him like, hey, what happened? And he just didn't say anything. And some of the other girls was like, I don't think he's talking to me anymore. Like, what happened? And I was telling some of the other girls like, hey, I feel like it's a scam. Like, I feel like I got scammed and he tricked me into doing something that I thought was real, and I just want to let y'all know. And it was like, thank you, we're not gonna do it anymore. So I told the other girls like, hey, I think it's a scam. Like, I don't think this is a real thing. And I hope that people can learn a lesson from this. Yes, this is a very embarrassing story time, but I chose to share this story time with you guys just so you guys know not to fall for stupid things. Like, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Don't be out here sending your personal information to people. Don't be out here on live showing your melons and doing all that crazy stuff. So I won't say that I fully regret it, because I went through it and I experienced it, and now I'm able to educate other people and tell other people about my experience. And hopefully this story time can help you guys to not fall for the things that I fell for, because it was just very bad. So yeah, to this day, I don't know what happened to Robert. I don't know. He probably is out here doing this to other people, which is very unfortunate, and he's probably using a whole different line. So please be careful. Don't fall for these tricks. Don't fall for these creeps, okay? It's too much going on and you don't need to be falling for that. So that is the story time on how I showed my melons on live, and the whole backstory on why I showed my melons on live and how crazy it was. So let me know what you guys think about this story time down below. Like, what are you thinking? Also, let me know if you guys want to hear more story times from me. Don't forget to follow me on all of my social media. It'll be on the screen as well as down below in the description box. I recently changed my Instagram username, so that'll be down below in the description box as well as on the screen. Thank you guys so freaking much for watching, and of course, as always, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, you guys.